Hey geeks, it's Andrea, and I am here today with Josh, who most of you have not met.
Maybe.
Well, you've had a broken mic for probably a month.
I don't think it's been a month. It's
I
been
don't
a while,
know, but
though.
since most people on here, either if they haven't gone back to see old videos, have not heard of you. So
That's true.
Josh is my partner in crime. He's the geek of Geeky Gaming, I guess. Anyway, we work together. He's the other guy here. What we're doing today is going to be a lot of fun. One of the videos we like to do is test your knowledge videos.
Oh, God.
Today we're going to test your knowledge, I'm good, on Brothers Grimm, which is exciting.
I'm gonna fail. Horribly.
Brothers Grimm is, I love them. I think they're morbid. I love them. There's just a rawness to them that I just really enjoy. So what I basically did was I have this book I got for Christmas that's the complete collection, and I actually pulled all the questions from it rather than looking online or anything because you can get misinformation. So everything here is guaranteed to be accurate.
Okay.
Because I got it from the complete original.
I'm guessing
collection.
I'll get 3 right.
Okay, well, if you get past 3, I will make you a drink.
Oh, okay.
I'll make you
what a good
sweet
surprise.
tea.
What a good whatever
Reward.
that thing is. Yes, that.
Okay, so this is how it's going to work. There are 10 questions, and I did this in 2 different groups. The first 5 are going to be based off of things that you have, like stories you know. For example, stories that you've seen on Disney or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
They're going to be in the same category. I'm going to give you 3 true things that happened and 1 that's fake. You have to tell me which one is fake, which one I made up. Okay. Hopefully everything sounds okay. We don't usually do this in the same room, but he's here for the summer, which is exciting. So,
yay.
So we're using 1 mic. I'm hoping that's okay.
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tested it. It sounded fine. All right. So are you ready?
I mean, I'm as ready as I'll ever be for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to fail horribly.
Play along while you're watching. Play along. Keep track of your score and tell us how you do in comparison to Josh. I tested... Yeah, to Dosh. Macintosh.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I tested my mom on this earlier. I tested the questions that I wrote just to make sure. Because it's easy to read them out and then find your errors. Mm-hmm. And I think she got a 4. I don't know how that makes you feel.
I mean, I already know that I'm going to fail it, so...
No, you're going to be fine. Okay? You're going to be fine.
Oh, okay.
This is fine.
Okay, well...
Believe in yourself, Josh. All right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Which one of these events did not happen in the original version of Cinderella? A stepsister... Okay, this is a good start. Okay. A stepsister cut off her toe to fit into the shoe. Mm-hmm. B, a stepsister cut off her heel to fit into the shoe. Mm-hmm. C, the stepmother cut off Cinderella's tongue for punishment for going to the festival without her blessing. Mm. Or D, pigeons pecked out the eyes of the stepmother and her daughters, so the stepsisters.
Okay. Well, I do know that a stepsister did do something to her foot to fit into a shoe, but there are 2 of those, and I don't know if they did both or not.
So you don't know if I'm throwing you off here.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 years ago or something, I was obsessed with this and I told you about this, but that was 2 years ago or something like that.
I mean, I think I'm just going to go with B because I don't think they did both.
So your final answer?
It is.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
The answer is C. The stepmother never knew that it was Cinderella. Well, until the end. But side note, the pigeons which pecked out the eyes of the daughters and the mother, in my opinion, they probably should have pecked out the prince's eyes because he clearly can't see. This woman that I'm in love with, I see her face, I love her, but oh my god, these other 2 girls could be it. Like, what the hell? Are you stupid? Honestly?
Yeah. Okay.
Idiot. Okay. Yeah, I'm calling him an idiot.
That's
Shots
a bad start
are
for me.
fired. All right, number 2. Which of these events did not happen in the original version of Rapunzel? A, Rapunzel was banished to the desert for betrayal. B, the old Dame Gothel killed the prince. That's the girl that trapped him. C, the prince had his eyes pierced out in a suicide attempt. Or D, they lived happily ever after in the prince's kingdom.
There are 3 here that contradict themselves, so...
Not really. think about the wording. There's one that contradicts another one, but B contradicts D, so...
Yeah, but A also contradicts D.
No, it doesn't. So that means it has to be B or D. Oh my god, I really fucked up. But you know what's funny? I think my mom actually guessed A or C, so I just really fucked up. Anyway, go on. Give me your answer.
I don't want to be tricked by this one.
Maybe I could be tricking you by making it sound like I messed up. Don't give me that face.
I don't like this. I don't know these at all. So basically all these are
But you
guessing.
know the movie, right? Well...
No, I actually have never seen Rapunzel.
You know this... I haven't... the only one was Tangled.
Well, I've never seen... I've never, like...
Do you know the story of Rapunzel at all? Rapunzel, let down your hair so I can climb you and scalp you because I'm heavy.
Oh, okay.
I'm a human body weight.
I mean...
That's not what happens.
Spoiler alert! I know. I mean, it just seems like with the Brothers Grimm that no one's gonna live happily ever after.
Okay.
But, like... I feel like if I pick that, I'm going to be wrong, but I think I'm still going to pick it because I have no idea what else to pick.
Tell you what, overall, if you get 5 right...
I'm not going to get 5 right.
That's half. That's only 50%.
I'm not going to get 5 right.
If you get 5 right...
I'm not going to get 5 right.
I will make you a root beer float or something. Okay.
Well, I'm going to say D, but I know I'm
That's
not
wrong.
Yeah, okay.
The answer is B. After attempting to kill himself, he heard the old dame was there, whatever. He went to go get Rapunzel. They were going to run away together because she was pregnant with his twins. So they were going to go live happily ever after in his kingdom. So the old dame was like, I banished her. And then he was like, oh no, I can't live without my beloved. Attempted suicide by jumping out of the tower and landed on thorns, which went into his eyes and blinded him. He then walked around, I guess, blindly, eating berries and stuff. Eventually he got to the desert and he was with Rapunzel and she was sitting there raising their twins, a boy and a girl, broke and miserable. And then they lived happily ever after. So it does have a happy ending. But what's confusing is he still blind? Because the wording in it is he led her back to their kingdom. His kingdom. Maybe the love healed his eyes.
Yeah. Well, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you I'm going to be awful at these. So
you still have 8 more, so don't doubt yourself.
Okay.
Don't lose hope.
I've lost hope a long time ago.
Well, you still have hope. Don't worry. You may not feel it, but I believe in you. I believe in you. All right. 3. Which of these events did not happen in the original version of Snow White? Okay, I'm going to need to give you a little bit of an explanation ahead of time with this. There are so many versions of Snow White by the Brothers Grimm. The one that I used was Little Snow White, which seems to be the one that's directly with the story of the movie. So, the Disney version or whatever. All right. It's pretty accurately based off, but not really.
Okay.
All right, which of these events did not happen? I already read that. Okay, let's move on. A, the queen ate the heart that she believed to be Snow White's. B, the queen strangled Snow White. C, Snow White awoke with a kiss. Or D, the queen was tortured until she died.
Huh. I have no idea. I mean, because you said it kind of followed, I think C is true? Maybe? But I have no idea. I don't know.
Well?
This is why I should have read these a long time ago.
Think about the time frame. Well, why would you have read it? Most people don't read these.
I'd like to read these, though.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
You should read the book over the summer.
Maybe.
You're not going to.
Who knows? Maybe I will. You don't know.
Think about the time frame of when these were written. I don't know if... Well, I'm not going to give you hints.
Yeah, well, I mean... I'm probably going to get maybe 1 right in this whole thing.
No, it's... You got this. You got this. You got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself!
I'm going to punch you.
Okay.
I mean...
That's my man voice. I did a man voice in a video the other day.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. It was really bad, actually.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't manly enough, even in the end.
Did she eat the heart? I want to say that she did eat the heart that she thought was Snow White's. Did she strangle her? Or did the queen die? Or did the queen strangle her and then the queen was tortured? And then C is false. I don't know any of these. So
take your guess.
C? The one that I thought was
true? That is correct! Yay, you got one!
Oh, okay.
Alright, Snow White was actually revived 3 times. She was, well, you could say she's saved by the thing. It's not really being revived where he killed the boar, saying it was her. Initially, the queen came to her with pretending to be a lace seller person. I guess laces were a thing back then. And she went to go put the lace around her neck, and she just put it on so tight that she fainted. The dwarves came, took it off of her. She revived. Hey, I'm alive.
Oh.
Next day, she comes as a comb salesman. A woman. Sells hag. I guess they called her a hag, which is not very nice. And I guess neither is killing people. And she used a poison comb through her hair. And they came and took the comb out. Last time, it was the apple. And instead of being revived by a kiss, which the prince did come and take her, he had never met her before, he came and took her because she was so beautiful, he wanted to just stare at her dead body.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah. Well, it gets worse. We'll get into another fact in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, he opened it up and pulled the apple out of her throat, and she revived.
Ew.
I don't know how long she was dead, because it said she was dead for a while, but it didn't say how long.
Ew.
But it also said she hadn't changed, so she hadn't rotten or anything. So I guess that follows the story of the whole frozen, whatever. Okay, the thing that is really creepy that I wanted to point out about that is in the entire story, Snow White is 7 years old.
Okay.
That is one part that definitely was not in the movie. She was probably in the movie maybe 20s, I think.
Yeah, something much older than that.
Yeah, not 7. So I'm not going to touch that one.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another point I did have. I know there are a lot of points to that, but it's really good. Like, you should definitely read it. Yeah. It's one of those that was so well done, except the 7-year-old part. Whenever she got to the cottage where the 7 dwarves were, it was really weird because it was like reading Goldilocks. It's like, this bed is too long. This bed is too small. Oh, this one is just right. And then she sleeps there. And it was also trying like all these foods, drinking from this and this and this. And it was really weird because, first of all, Goldilocks was written like 15 years prior by a different guy. I'm not saying they're ripping him off. I'm just saying it was very similar.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. Anyway, I recommend reading that if you haven't. Little Snow White. All right, ready? You got one. Yay!
Yay.
Now, if you get the rest right, you're going to get like 8. Wait, was that 3? Yeah. You're going to have 8 total if you get all of them right.
It's never going to happen.
And you only need 4 more for me to owe you whatever I owe you.
Okay.
All right, number 4. Which of these events did not happen in the original version of Sleeping Beauty? Did you watch Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Me neither. That was like way before. I don't think my parents were born when that came out. All right. A, the curse was put upon the princess because someone wasn't invited to the party.
Oh.
B, the entire kingdom also slept along with the princess, so she wasn't the only one in eternal rest. C, after 100 years of killing princes and keeping them from the Briar Rose, aka Sleeping Beauty, they let the prince go by freely. Like, go on in. We are ready for you, bro. Or D, the wise woman that cursed the princess was tortured and killed whenever she revived or whatever.
Huh. Interesting. This one I don't know anything about. Pretty much 0. Yeah. So this one's going to be a complete random guess, honestly.
Okay, think about it and you know me. I don't know if that's really using it fair. What do you think I would make up?
I don't know. I mean, like, these aren't... I don't know.
That wouldn't really help. There's nothing really indicating that there.
I mean, this is going to be a complete guess. I'm going to guess C, because I don't know what else to guess.
Because it's too simple?
No. That's just a guess.
I think in the movie there was a dragon that they fought.
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know either. I haven't seen it.
I'm guessing.
All right, well, the answer is wrong.
Yeah.
The answer is actually D, who...
I was going to guess that.
Really?
And like,
it's just so grim for him to torture and kill. We actually never heard about her again. So I don't know if she died during the 100 years. She wasn't there for the sleeping thing. I don't know. We never heard about it, and they just lived happily ever after. So it's just a happy ending.
Interesting.
And she would have been like 116, or was it 15? I can't remember if she was 15. I think it was on her 16th birthday. So old. He likes those cougars.
Okay.
All right. Number 5. Which of these events did not happen in the original version of Rumpelstiltskin, which, by the way, terrified me when I was a child. I don't know why, but Rumpelstiltskin was such a creepy story. I don't know why. There were way worse ones. A, after becoming queen, the woman had a son. B, the queen refused to give up her daughter to Rumpelstiltskin, so he took her away. C, the queen cheated to find out Rumpelstiltskin's name. Or D, Rumpelstiltskin tore himself in two.
Let's see.
Do you remember the story of Rumpelstiltskin, doll?
No.
I don't think there were movies of it. Well, there were, like, horror movies.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Let's see.
Didn't Jennifer Aniston get her start in a Rumpelstiltskin horror movie or something like that?
I have no idea.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought so.
You're probably wrong.
She is
but
really,
I could be wrong.
like if there is like a woman that the most gorgeous woman, I swear to God, oh, she's so gorgeous. She's gonna be like a 90-year-old sexy woman. She's just perfect.
Okay. Well, this is also pretty much gonna be a guess. I'm just gonna say D because I really don't know. I think it's D or A, but I'm gonna go with D.
Do you think that I would make that somebody tearing themselves up into?
Yes.
Well, I didn't.
I know.
A is wrong, which I realize now that I'm reading this probably doesn't even work because she clearly had a daughter according to the other answers and the story itself. So, GG me. And GG you for answering based off of my fail. Yeah. No, she did have a daughter. That was her first. And it's pretty much the exact story that most people grew up on. It's just the one little difference is at the end when he's so pissed or he's so mad that, how did you figure out my name? Who told you? Blah, 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 blah. He was jumping in the ground on his legs and he was so mad his leg went into the ground and he was meant to go tear it out, like pull it out, and he ripped himself in two. I don't know how he did it.
Okay,
I'm kind of impressed, but we are on to part 2, and I think you have
1, right?
Yeah, I think so. But that's okay. You only need to get 4 right.
Out of 5?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But this is where it gets... These are complete random because you probably have never heard of these stories at all, though. The other ones, you at least heard of them. These, you've probably never heard of them. So, just gotta go with what you feel.
Yeah, okay.
All right. There is a pretty unknown story by the Brothers Grimm called The Mouse, the Bird, and the Blank. You need to fill in the blank. That's the title. The Mouse, the Bird, and the... Okay. Is it A, the mouse, the bird, and the man? B, blah, 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 the dog? C, the sausage? Or D, the pie?
I am leaning towards A or D. I mean, it could be dog because the other two are animals. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be something else. Because you think that
I'm trying to trick you?
No.
I think you think I'm trying to trick you.
I don't think that ever, but...
I don't think I'm clever enough to trick you.
I'm feeling the pie.
Oh, God. Can you never say that sentence again? Oh, my God. Okay.
But pie.
Butt pie. Butt pie? Can we not talk about butt pie, please?
Okay. I'm sorry.
So is that your guess, D?
Yes.
That is wrong. It is the sausage.
The sausage?
Yes, the mouse, the bird, and the sausage. They were these three, the mouse, the bird, and the sausage. They were living together. Everyone had their own chores that they did every day. And the bird randomly meets another bird. And the bird convinces them, this isn't fair. You guys are always doing the same chores. That's really not fair. The system's not working for you guys. So the bird comes back and he's like, we got to switch up the chores. We got to split up the chores. Okay, I can't even. Anyway, it didn't really work out because they all died.
Oh, okay.
Hot dog was eaten by a dog. That's a sausage. Was eaten by a dog. The hot dog is not a thing.
Yeah.
The mouse was cooked into a stew when he was trying to cook dinner. He cooked himself into a stew on accident.
Okay.
And the bird drowned himself in a well trying to fetch water.
Interesting.
So it did not work. They're saying put you in your place.
Okay.
Don't try to do something else. I don't know.
This is why I don't do these. Because this is not my place.
This is why not to do chores. Don't do chores ever because you're going to die.
Okay. That seems like a good...
That's the moral of the story.
Okay. I can get behind that.
All right, number 7. You have to get all these right to get the 5.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Tell you what, if you get 3 right, I'm feeling cocky right now.
Okay.
If you get 3 right...
You know how many I'm going to get right?
1.
Yes.
You can get 3. That means you only need 2 more in the last 4.
Okay.
You got this. Believe in yourself.
Let's go.
All right, number 7. What is the final gift that Hans gives Gretel in The Clever Hans? It's not Hansel and Gretel. I should probably preface that. It's a story called The Clever Hans.
I have no idea what that is.
Gretel is his girlfriend thing.
Okay.
Is it A, a golden ring, B, eyes, C, a dead mouse, or D, some rope?
I want to say it's C or B, because those are morbid. And
yeah.
I don't really know. I feel like it's going to be eyes, just because I don't know. I'm going to go with B.
All right, good job. B is correct.
I did it.
The whole story is kind of messed up. It is basically, he's dating this girl. He's demanding stuff from her for some reason. I guess that's, you give me this, that type of thing. And his mom's telling him what to demand. He's taking her too literally because he's stupid. Clever. Okay. And so he ties her up. I can't remember why he said to tie her. The mom said to tie her up. But he ties her up in the barn, or they say the rack. It's where they feed animals. I don't know anything about farms, so that means nothing to me. Mm-hmm. And it could be an old term. But anyway, she says you need to keep an eye on her because he locked her up. Or you have to keep eyes on her. So he went and cut out the eyes of all his sheep and his cows and threw them at her face.
Interesting.
He threw eyes at her face.
Please don't ever do that. Thank you.
Well, the moral of that story is don't demand things from the girl you're seeing.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Number 8. You only need to get 1 more right because I changed the rules midway through. But if you get the rest of them, I will be really impressed.
Yeah, you and me both.
All right. What is the straw, the coal, and the bean about? And it's not Mr. Bean.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh. All right. A farmer not having enough supplies to warm and feed his family for the winter. B, an old man starting a fire to cook beans and rice. C, a man is forced to be wrapped in straw and stand on hot coals for stealing a magic bean. Or D, a straw, a coal, and a bean come to life when an old lady tries to make dinner.
I don't think it's D.
Do you not?
No. I don't think it's D at all. Let's see.
The question is, am I creative enough to come up with any of these?
That's why I didn't go with D.
You think I'm creative enough to think of something that ludicrous?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. I say dumb stuff all the time.
A farmer. A just seems like a typical story.
Yeah, kind of sad.
I feel like it's B or C. Starting a fire to cook beans and rice. Yeah. That could be it. But then again, a man being tortured, basically. It's a thing.
They do seem to like torture, those Brothers Grimm.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking B or C, but... I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna say B.
You're gonna guess beans and rice?
Yeah, why wouldn't I guess
I'm not sure beans and rice was culturally relevant there. Okay, well, clearly you're wrong because I'm an asshole. I'm a jerk. Alright, the answer is D. There's an old woman making beans over a fire. A bean falls out of the pot. A coal falls out of the coal area. They both land next to a straw. These inanimate objects are like, oh my god, she was gonna kill me! And they go to escape. The bean's kind of an asshole. The bean's kind of a douchebag.
I hate everything about this.
Okay, well, the bean is kind of a douchebag. He's sitting there watching the straw and the coal die, and he's giggling about it so hard that he explodes.
Okay.
But it gets weirder.
This is an interesting
story. A tailor
story.
just happens to be there and sews him together.
Okay.
So the bean actually doesn't die, but he's the biggest D-bag of them all.
This story totally makes a bunch of sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good story.
It's like the most logical story I've seen so far.
Yeah, I like it. I love the randomness of it. I think it's great. So, all right, number 9. How does the cat and mouse in partnership end? So the story is called The Cat and Mouse in Partnership. And how does it end? A, the cat eats the mouse. B, the mouse betrays the cat. C, the cat and mouse die. Or D, they live happily ever after.
I mean, I have no idea.
They're all kind of similar answers.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically...
Well, not similar, but similar style. You only have to get one right. Either this one or the next one.
I'm probably not going to get either one right. So, for this
I
one,
have faith in the next one.
For this one, it's a complete guess. I'm just going to guess B, because I really don't know.
Okay. It is not B. It is actually A, which I think is I didn't think you would answer A because I felt that would be the most obvious. Like, oh, hey, the cat eats the mouse. Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, the answer is A. Basically, the cat and the mouse were partnering together, saving a jar of fat that they stole for when they need it in the really cold months or whatever, when they can't find other foods. And the cat was like eating a little bit at a time until it was all gone. And then all of a sudden it comes to the month that they need it. And when they get there, they're like, the jar is empty. And the mouse adds it all together because he's a smart little mouse, but it doesn't matter because the cat just...
Yep, it's gone.
Cats are assholes. That's the more I know because my cat's an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually really not. He's the sweetest cat.
Until he decides to stick his butt in your face. And then, he is what you see. He is what you see.
He is what you see. All right, number 10. This is the last one. You have to get this right, otherwise you get nothing.
I'm gonna get nothing anyway. Let's be honest.
No, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, okay.
Number 10. What killed Mr. Korbes? The story is called Mr. Korbes, if you're interested.
Oh, okay.
A stone falling on his head. B, a needle going into his head. C, ashes from a fire being thrown at his face. Or D, eggs being rubbed into his eyes.
What?
I
mean, eggs being rubbed into his eyes is such a far out there answer. That's so weird. I don't know. Stone falling on his head. Okay. A needle going into his head? That also... these are all weird.
Very
except
weird.
They're all weird except for a stone falling on his head. A needle... Ashes from a fire being thrown at his face. How does that kill someone? Just ashes?
That's a good question.
I mean, this is so... I'm gonna get this one wrong, I know it. Stone falling on his head. It's just I don't know.
What would be
such the simple answer.
It is such a simple answer. That doesn't mean it's incorrect. I'm going to give you a clue right now.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the answer. It's not going to help you at all.
Okay.
Every single one of these events happens in the story. Clue.
Oh. Okay.
That does not give you the answer.
Well, I mean, it
might take one out.
Eggs being rubbed into his eyes, that doesn't...
I don't know how that would kill you.
I don't know how ashes from a fire being thrown in your face kills you either.
Well, I mean, it could still be on fire.
Yeah, this is...
Really hot, get into your eyes and complications. People died from more complications back then than they do now. Think about Jack Daniels. He died from breaking his toe.
Oh, okay.
I probably should have explained that rather than just saying it. Everybody knows this random fact that I don't know why I know.
Who knows? A needle going into your head can not kill you. The stone falling on your head will most likely kill you, depending on how high it is. I think I'm going to go with A. Because that seems like the most logical.
That is right! I'm not going to give you time to change your answer.
Okay.
That is right. It did happen. So these creatures, I think it was a chicken. I've got it over here, but it was a chicken, a needle, a pin, and something else, I think a cat, all went to his house. So we gotta go see Mr. Korbes. They get there. While he's not there, he goes to warm up or something. I can't remember why he goes by the fire. But ashes are thrown at his face. And then he's like, oh, I gotta go clean it up. I'm blinded. Or whatever. I gotta go clean it up. And then he's like, goes to the kitchen to do that, grabs a towel. And the chicken had put an egg in it. So it like glues up his eyes is how they worded it. I don't know exactly what that means. And then he's like exhausted. He goes to go sit down. And a pin goes into his booty. In his booty. He sits on a pin. And then he goes and lays down. That was another one that wasn't even a thing. That could have been a thing. I could have said he took a pin in the butt. But I didn't.
Yeah.
Goes to lay down on his bed. Gets a needle in the head. And he's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here, bro. Walks out the door. And a millstone, whatever that is. So stone. If I said millstone, you probably would have known the answer. That's why I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Millstone falls off the roof onto his head. He dead.
Okay.
So they sound like jerks, but at the end, like the last line is like something along the lines of, he must have been a really evil man. So you got 3 right. So by the second set of rules, you win. By the first, not so much. But you know what? I would not feel bad about this.
This is awful.
It's not awful.
I suck at this.
It's not sucking. It is something you don't know. You don't research this. How would you possibly know? I can't say that, like, I read all these stories in preparation for this. I can't say 100% for certainty that I would get all of these right. I'm sure I would get most of them right because I know a lot of the stories, but even having read them.
I should have gotten the Cinderella one right. That one is one I should have definitely got right, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. The Cinderella one's good.
I didn't know they cut off their tail too.
I did want to talk about one thing before we go. Is that we want to start doing a movie night on Discord. So we're going to do open Discords here soon. I think we're going to do it a week or something where you can get in without... We'll periodically have it open to get in Discord and hang out with us. But we're going to do it for like a week solid here soon. So
yeah,
we'll do a video about it when it's coming up. I think it's going to be a week or 2. I mean, I don't know. It's all up in the air.
It's still a thing we're tossing around here.
Yeah. So tell us your scores. I wonder how many people did better than you.
I'm sure a good majority.
Yeah.
Because I suck at this. So
test your knowledges are a lot of fun. So
hey,
if you want to see more of them, tell us. What?
At least I did good with the last one.
You did good with the last one, but I don't know if that's because I'm a failure.
Or it's because I actually have watched that.
Yeah. That helps.
That does help.
This is our 3rd one. We did Mario, which he did not do so great at. I think you need to challenge me sometime and show how stupid I am. Because it's like, oh, I'm sitting here behind the questions. Oh, I'm so smart. But if you were to test me, I'd be like, oh, God, I'm an idiot.
No. All right. Well.
So if you want to see more of this, let us know. Subscribe. We've got more going on. I'm going to bring Josh in a lot more this summer, whether he likes it or not.
Okay.
So everyone say hi to Josh.
Yeah. Hi. I mean, it's not like I haven't been here before or anything, but...
Well, but a lot of them probably don't know you.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to check out all our social media links down below. Make sure to hit subscribe, leave that comment, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, guys. Have a good one.